A college education has become unaffordable to thousands of California students from middle-class families. They simply can't afford college. And thousands who do enroll are piling up enormous debt. They need help, and help may be on the way. KUSI's Steve Bosch has our story from the newsroom right now. Steve?
Alan, it is called the Middle Class Scholarship Act, the brainchild of Assembly Speaker John Pérez, who, along with Nathan Fletcher, pushed that plan in San Diego today. Its purpose is to lower tuition fees by 2/3. Paul Chung is working on an advanced degree at UCSD, and he owes $42,000 in student loans.
I had to borrow the maximum amount of loans and to work 30, 40 hours a week to be able to pay for my tuition and my living expenses, rent, food, and whatnot.
In fact, he had to leave school and came back 7 years later.
Even though I've accumulated over $42,000 in student debt, I actually consider myself lucky because I've had the fortitude and perseverance to stick it out and actually complete my degree.
It's unsustainable. It's creating a bottleneck of opportunity for middle-class families, and it hurts businesses that need a skilled workforce.
To fund the tuition cut, Speaker Pérez wants to reimpose the tax relief given to out-of-state corporations that was passed in 2009.
But in the process of negotiating the budget in 2009, a mistake was made, and this loophole was created.
The loophole was passed to spur job growth at the apex of the recession, when unemployment was heading north, and it remains high.
We incentivize growth outside of the state of California instead of growth inside of the state of California. Our growth in jobs over the last couple of years has been despite a tax loophole that incentivizes growth outside of California.
Whatever the reasons, education funding has suffered greatly in the last 10 years. To make up for the cuts, tuition has skyrocketed. Tuition at UC schools up 145%. At CSU schools, up 191%, and community colleges, over 300%.
By removing a loophole that benefits job creation outside of California, we make a commitment to those who are creating good-paying local jobs here. And by working to make college more affordable for hundreds of thousands of California students.
Opponents say rising tuition fees are a symptom, not the source of our budget problems. High taxes, onerous regulations, and not enough jobs. This billion-dollar tax increase will tempt companies to downsize their presence in California and cost more jobs.
It's about restoring basic tax fairness for businesses in California.
Except for Chrysler, General Motors, International Paper, Kimberly-Clark, and California employers against higher taxes, all of whom say reimposing the tax will cost jobs. Alan?
Steve, can you break down the estimated savings if this does get through the legislature?
Yeah, this applies to middle-class families with an income between $70,000 and $150,000. Now, 150,000 CSU students would save about $4,000 a year. 42,000 UC students would save about $8,000 a year. And of course, those below $70,000 of income, they're covered by those Pell Grants, which don't have to be paid back.
Yeah, big savings come in handy for a lot of families.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, thank you.